We spoke about all the major teams in depth,
Yes.
but Andre, this season I get an impression that it's all about the managers.
Yes.
Look all these quality managers coming into England.
Yep.
Conte, you have Klopp, you have Pep, you have
Also Mourinho.
Mourinho, but the quality of play is not as good as how it was.
No.
I think we both agree that the best players in the world play in Spain, Munich, and in Turin. And in England, they sort of get the second-tier players right now. So, but one thing it is for sure is exciting.
Yes.
The games are end-to-end. Stadiums are packed. Crowds chanting all the time. It's well run. It's well merchandised, and it's a really entertaining league. So, what we're going to do?
Yes.
We're going to count on our top 6 teams who we think are going to finish in this season, and also count down our 3 candidates for relegation. For number 1 Premiership winners, Andre, I'm going to go with Manchester United.
I think Manchester United are going to win as well, so I agree. So my number 1 to win is, it's going to be close, but I think also Mourinho is going to do the thing and regain his special 1 status.
Yeah.
Take Manchester United back to glory. So Manchester United will be my number 1.
All about Zlatan.
Yes, Zlatan.
Number 2, a close number 2, I'm going to go with Pep's Man City. Number 1 and 2 are going to be in Manchester. It's going to be a very ferocious and entertaining rivalry between the two. But Pep's going to lose out. Why I think so? Because defense. I mean, are you going to have an entire season with Company, Mangala, and Otamendi? No. For that, you're going to come second.
Yes. I was torn between these 2 teams. I was going to initially say Manchester City, but I think because Pochettino is there and he has the momentum already and he plays a similar style, he already knows his team, I actually think Tottenham will be the second place team this season. I think they'll be very close and they'll get their hearts broken again, but they'll come second. They'll be very tight, but they'll come second.
Okay.
Just edging Manchester City.
For number 3, I'm going to go with Chelsea.
Oh, yes.
Reason being is I think that they have enough players up front. I think Conte is going to get Costa. He's going to put an arm around him and get him to perform with Batshuayi and probably work some magic with Fabregas in midfield. Matic is going to play better. And Hazard is going to... I think he's going to play Hazard up front in the front too, right behind the striker.
Yeah.
Which I've never thought about it before, but it can actually really be good because you have your main guy on the wing. Sometimes if you play on the wing, you're not in the game a lot. And Hazard being in the game as a withdrawn striker can be good. So maybe he does that. If he does, I see a 3rd place bonus for Chelsea. Andrew, what do you think?
My 3rd place will be Manchester City. It'll be very close. It'll be minute. I'm talking about like 1 point differences and things. So, as you said, this drove me crazy. I literally sat down all day thinking about this.
Yeah.
Eventually, I was going to put Chelsea, but I think Conte just came in. I think it may take him a while to implement his ideas. The players may not be Conte's problem. I actually think the board might be Conte's problem and the unreasonable demands they have on him. I think he may ask for certain players, he will not get it. All that nonsense that happens at Chelsea. I think that's why, in my view, the 3rd place will probably not be Chelsea, but it will be Manchester City.
Okay. Number 4, I'm going to go with perennial 4th place team, Arsenal.
The team that owns that 4th spot apparently.
Yeah.
Except last season.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
But the league is stronger this season, and Wenger, he's going to get out-thought, outmaneuvered, and I think they're going to finish 4th.
Yes.
No major signings. They need more attackers. Walcott, they're not going to cut it.
Yeah.
Too much load for Sanchez and Ozil. I remember these 2 players are coming off fantastic Euros and Copa America, where their teams went straight to the final and semi-final. So they're going to take some time to get back into their groove. So that's why I'm going for Arsenal.
No, I think, once again, I actually think Arsenal are going to lose their 4th place.
Wow.
Okay, I think Pep is going to come in because it's so tight at the top and they're going to get edged out at top 4. And Pep, closely followed by Conte, are going to be the ones scrapping for that 3rd and 4th place. Even Pochettino as well. But we're sticking to our top 6. So I think number 4 is going to be not Arsenal.
Interesting.
But it will be very tight.
And number 5, I'm going to go with Liverpool. Why? Um, I didn't choose Leicester. I didn't choose Spurs. I'm going Liverpool because second season for Klopp. I think that up front he may not get that number 9 that we think he should, but he's going to play more of a false 9.
Yes.
He's going to get Firmino. Firmino's back on his game right now. He's going to get that guy running the channels, being intricate, and also scoring goals. And I'm a big fan of Wijnaldum. I think he's going to get that midfield absolutely pumping.
Yes.
And
I agree.
yeah, and fullback, I think that he needs to get a defender, but the team's going to really buy Klopp's mentality now. It's going to be all action, answer the pump, and they're going to get a Europa League spot, which is going to be a big improvement from last season. I think they finished 9th last season. So European football will return to Anfield in the form of the Europa League.
Yeah, I agree. For every reason that Kevon just said, that Liverpool are going to come 5th. That's their spot. They even aim higher, but we're going to choose our top 6. Liverpool is going to be number 5 for me. So that means Arsenal in my top 6 doesn't exist yet. So Gunners fans, you should be worried.
Number 6, I'm going to choose Spurs.
Yeah.
Spurs.
No, okay.
Why? Because I don't think they can go on that run they did last season. It was a phenomenal run. It was a run that encapsulated Pochettino, encapsulated the players ahead of the time. But I think they're going to get figured out this season. Everyone knows what to expect with Spurs. They're going to lock down certain players, and it isn't going to be as pretty as last season.
Yeah.
So Spurs 6th.
Okay, 6th for me will be the Gunners. And I think that's where they'll end up. I think it'll be very narrow. I know it seems like they're way down in my pecking order.
Yeah.
But I think coming down to the end of the season, that's where Arsenal will get edged down because of the quality of the other teams. Yeah. And Liverpool will just snatch that spot. And Arsenal, you'll be in my 6th position. And Wenger will have to look for another job.
Interesting.
Yes.
Notice, Andre, in my top 6, no place for Leicester.
Yep. Same here.
Yeah.
So we can just recap our top 6. So Kevon, your top 6, 1 to 6.
Number 1, United. 2, Man City. 3, Chelsea. 4, Arsenal. 5th, Liverpool. And 6th, Spurs.
So my top 6 will be Manchester United, Tottenham, Chelsea, Manchester City, and then the last 2 I had some more debates about will be Liverpool and Arsenal. That's my top 6.
Cool.
No Leicester, sorry.
No Bournemouth?
You never know. These days you never know. They'll probably beat Manchester United 1-0
Okay.
and then get relegated.
You hit it here.
Yeah.